In addiction recovery, I've met a lot of perfectionists. I don't know what it is about it, but there seem to be more perfectionists per square inch of a rehab facility than anywhere else I've been in my life. Now, and I've been one of them. Now, perfectionism can drive you nuts. By definition, if something is absolutely perfect, it can't be improved in any way, it's not generally achievable by us human beings. And I've found it useful to set high standards in the things that matters to me, and standards of excellence rather than perfectionism. In my work, I work to a very high standard and I expect excellence of myself. And it's been a useful approach for me. And there are several areas of my life that I apply this standard of excellence. And they're the things that are important to me. And there's my work, there's my fishing gear, which is maintained to an extraordinarily high standard. And those are a couple of areas where I like to have things just right. I have particular interest in hi-fi gear, and I work very hard to get things as I want them for that. And as a result, I have an excellent system. Doesn't mean I probably won't keep looking for a bit more, something even nicer, but what I've had is excellent. And I see people trying to be the perfect parent or the perfect worker, the perfect manager, the perfect CEO, the perfect sportsman, whatever. And people with that approach typically tend to give themselves a bit of a hard time when they fall short of that perfect standard. And I'm no different. What I've learnt for my own well-being is to have high standards in the things that matter to me, and some other things I'm comfortable just doing. Stuff happens in life that gets in the way of achieving perfection in those areas that can really matter to us. And I think of parenting in particular. The perfect parent hasn't been invented yet, or grown, or developed, or whatever. But people who maintain a high standard in their parenting create a far better world of opportunity for their children. But I don't see that they need to be beating themselves up when they fall a fraction short of perfection. I think often it's better to learn to enjoy having achieved excellence than I am for perfection. I tended to be a high academic achiever in most things that I've done in my life. But back then, my thinking, if I got a 95% result in an exam, was that I'd failed by 5%. It had fallen short of the standard of perfection. And it tends to be a fairly sick and unhealthy way to live. If occasionally I or someone achieves 100% in a tough exam, I think that's extraordinary and it's to be celebrated. But to expect that level of performance in all areas of your life, or even some of the areas of your life, is to set yourself up for feeling like you've gone a bit short if you have that perfectionist makeup. So my thought here is maintain high standards, aim for excellence where these things are important to you. But if you can switch your thinking from perfectionism to excellence and enjoying excellence and achievement, you can feel a bit more comfortable, a bit better suited in this life to life and its realities. It's worth considering if you're one of the perfectionists, whether it's inside treatment or outside, it's worth considering resetting your goals towards excellence and high standards. rather than driving yourself nuts with unattainable perfection.